Welcome to Dinar Community, your trusted destination for verified, fact-based currency intelligence, not rumor-driven hype or recycled speculation. What you're about to read isn't just another story floating around forums or echoed from anonymous sources. This is not the usual cycle of speculation driven by internet, gurus, or social media chatter. This is real, data-backed evidence rooted in institutional-level movements from two of the most authoritative players in global finance, the Central Bank of Iraq (CBI) and Chase Bank. These aren't bystanders. These institutions are at the core of the global financial engine, now taking coordinated, measurable action. What we're seeing isn't just unusual, it's historic. For years, the community of Iraqi Dinar (IQD) and Vietnamese Dong (VND) holders has relied on speculation. But today marks a turning point. We've crossed over from guessing to confirmed action within internal banking systems. This is not outside conjecture, it's verified activity within the financial infrastructure that underpins international currencies. These signals, paired with official documentation, timestamps, and internal memos, indicate we are no longer speculating about what might happen. We are witnessing a confirmed monetary restructuring taking shape now. What makes this moment different? It's not rumors. It's internal systems-level synchronization between central banks and Tier 1 global financial institutions. You can't fake this. You can't stage institutional testing protocols from the outside. These are real operations happening behind the firewall, inside the control rooms of the global financial order. For decades, those who've believed in the potential of a global currency realignment have been watching, waiting, analyzing patterns and insider movements. And yet, until now, no amount of leaks or rumors had risen to the level of system-confirmed evidence. That just changed. The catalyst was an internal bulletin released by the Central Bank of Iraq. For years, the publicly accepted exchange rate for the dinar hovered around 1310 IQD per USD. Then, without advance notice, the CBI's internal system updated to reflect a sudden value of 480 Iraqi dinars per USD. This wasn't a test pattern. It wasn't an accidental upload. This was a live rate shown internally, briefly visible before the screen switched to a maintenance alert. But in that brief window, the rate was captured. Screenshots were archived. Automation systems flagged the change. Internal tracking bots and trading desks logged it. The system had publicly revealed a shift, one that revaluation analysts had long anticipated. Just 2 hours later, Chase Bank initiated a Tier 3 foreign currency alert, specifically flagging both the Iraqi Dinar (IQD) and Vietnamese Dong (VND). These alerts are confidential, issued internally for high-level foreign exchange (FX) teams only, not for front-end tellers or the general public. What's critical is that this alert included simulation rates. IQD, 81 cents per dinar. VND, 47 cents per dong. These are not random placeholders. When Chase runs FX simulations at this level, it's because institutional triggers, like those from the IMF, U.S. Treasury, or BIS, have been activated. These are not speculative rehearsals. They're dry runs for imminent execution, usually within 72 to 96 hours. That's not all. Across the Pacific, Vietnam State Bank (SBV) quietly issued a restricted internal memo to top branches and government-linked financial entities. The order: halt outbound transfers of physical VN and freeze large-scale exports of the currency. This is a classic pre-revaluation maneuver, designed to prevent speculative arbitrage and hoarding ahead of a rate change. Vietnam is locking down its currency flow. Not because of panic, but because of calculated preparation. Just as Iraq's rate system was internally reset and Chase activated FX readiness, Vietnam is securing its monetary borders ahead of a shift in valuation. What we're witnessing is not coincidence. It's coordination. And coordination at this level means one thing: a global realignment is in motion. All signs indicate participation or oversight by the IMF, World Bank, U.S. Treasury, and related monetary alliances. And this has real consequences for holders of IQD and VND. Theoretical reset talk is now practical, measurable, and actionable. We've now learned that specialized exchange centers in the United States, not your average banks, have been placed on high alert. Facilities in Texas, Florida, Ohio, and Arizona are reportedly preparing for 72-hour operational readiness. These aren't makeshift locations. They're high-security redemption hubs equipped with biometric scanners, encrypted communications, compliance verification teams, sealed rate packets. Yes, sealed rate packets, documents outlining confirmed exchange values, are being routed to these centers. Historically, their arrival signals execution within 24 to 48 hours. These packets don't move unless final go-ahead has been given. The structured exchange process, known for years among insiders as the Tier 3 inches pathway, is no longer theory. It is in motion. Those who are properly positioned, with full documentation and proof of legitimate holdings, are now entering the most crucial phase. If you're holding IQD or VND, here's what you must do immediately. 1. Gather all purchase records, receipts, certificates of authenticity, bank transaction statements. 2. Prepare valid ID, passport, driver's license, and any backup forms of identity verification. 3. Secure physical access to your holdings. Don't rely only on screenshots or digital files. 4. Remain silent. Public chatter, social media posts, or loose talk can expose you to risk, or even disqualify you. 5. Engage professional advisors. A qualified tax expert and legal counsel are no longer optional. They're necessary. This is not the time for risky behavior or delay. You are no longer waiting for something to happen. It's happening. The systems are activating. Settlement simulations are no longer practice, they are the final countdown. Currency holders have waited years, some decades, for this level of confirmation. And for the first time, the chatter has given way to institutional level execution. Financial systems do not move lightly. When Tier 3 exchanges activate, they bring layers of compliance, legal oversight, cybersecurity, and regulatory clearance. This is not your average public Forex window. This is structured settlement at a high level. IQD and VND are no longer suppressed curiosities. They are being positioned for parity with true market value, finally breaking free of outdated controls imposed by geopolitics or economic legacy. You are now standing at the threshold of one of the most significant financial transformations in our lifetime. This is not the time to wait and see. This is the moment to act, quietly, smartly, and decisively. Stay engaged. Subscribe. Turn on alerts. We don't deal in clickbait or rumor. Here, every update is based on verified system reports, financial compliance frameworks, and institutional confirmations. The next 48 to 72 hours could shape not just your finances but your family's legacy. Stay prepared, stay protected, and move forward with confidence. Like and subscribe for more videos.